You had an encounter this morning with someone supposedly with a lot of power by the name of Danhausen.
Steven, we're a little worried for you because
I'm worried that maybe it might be this curse might be contagious. I shook hands with him, and
it's real. The Danhausen curse is real. I've seen him do it to everyone in my organization except me. I try to keep my distance from him, but you got cursed by Danhausen.
I ain't worried about him. That don't scare me. You know, I think what I'm worried about is that it's gonna have an effect on my New York Knicks.
That's what I'm
against the Atlanta Hawks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. You know, I'm not worried about me, but them damn Knicks don't look the same, and I'm very upset about it. So I'm hoping he didn't jinx them, but I'm not worried about him jinxing me.
That next trip to New York is ugly for you if something happens. You know.
You know what? Listen, if the New York Knicks lose to the Atlanta Hawks, they deserve whatever criticism they get. I'm not gonna feel so. We ain't won a title since 1973. We ain't been to the finals since 1999. We were in the conference finals last year. We were in game 7 of the conference semifinals the year before that. We lose in the first round this year. That's a huge step back, which means change is gonna come because it need to be made. Now, people sit up there and say, you talk about sports, talk about sports. You can be critical. Well, damn it, here's the deal. If you're competing, there are winners and there are losers. You understand? If you're not critical of the losers, you ain't celebrating the winners. So that's what comes with it. And everybody's trying to win, right? And you're taking the risk that if you lose, you're gonna be called out on it. That's the risk you take. That's what it goes with. It ain't personal. We ain't talking about what's going on in your bedroom. We ain't talking about what's going on in your privacy, your home, or anything like that. We're talking about what you put on public display, whether it's boxing, whether it's wrestling, whether it's UFC, whether it's basketball, football, whatever it is. If you go out on public display, you are open to scrutiny. That's what comes with it. And that's what separates the great ones from people who are just wannabes.
Clearly, this Knicks team this year is incredible. I would assume you would say one of the stronger teams since the last championship. No?
Say what?
The New York Knicks team this year is a strong one, right?
They're not stronger. That's my problem with them. They don't look stronger. They look softer. That's my problem.
Okay.
They're just as skilled, if not more so, because they have more depth. But the New York Knicks look softer this year than they looked last year.
You're telling me Karl Anthony Towns is soft?
No, I'm telling you they look softer. They've been playing softer. I like it. I would never call a professional athlete soft.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You went through too much to get where you are. So when we're critical, we're not critical of you in literally. We're critical of you comparing you to your contemporaries. You know what I'm saying? If I sit up there and I say, Logan Paul did X, Y, and Z, and that's why he lost, I'm not acting like I can beat him. I'm saying your contemporaries, people you signed up to go up against, are better than you. It just so happens that he's better than them.
I think a lot of people don't realize that when you're doing that critique. I feel like a lot of people are like, well, then you do it, right? But I get it. That's not what you're saying. You're just, and by the way, that's your job.
Here's the deal. Think about you growing up watching sports and what inspired you to do. It wasn't just watching folks perform. It was watching the adulation. It was watching the celebration. It was listening to the critique and hearing the difference between good and great and aspiring to be something that most people can't be. So all of us play a role in promoting the sport. You know, the WWE and what it's doing. It's in partnership with ESPN. It's beautiful that I like Logan Paul. It's beautiful that I root for him. But it's also good for me to support him. I'm a teammate. I don't want you to fail. I want you to succeed. So if I'm getting on you for doing something, it ain't because I'm celebrating you messing up. It's because I'm mad at you messing up something that's good because I want you to succeed. And I think that when people look at people like me, they might say I'm being critical about certain things, but if you really, really hearing what I'm saying, I'm getting on you because I want you to be all you can be, not because I'm wishing for you to fail.
Hey there, Impulsive viewer. If you like that clip, check out another one just somewhere around this video screen.